Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Mysterious Cheshire Cat. I hope everybody's doing well, and happy New Year. You guys are seeing this. I'm recording this actually right after midnight, and you guys will see this later on today. So happy New Year. And I am sick. As you guys knew, I told you on Friday that I was getting sick, and it full-blown hit me yesterday. Well, Saturday for you guys. For me, Saturday. Yesterday for me. I did not go into work today. I was supposed to. But my fever's been in and out, and I'm like just out. But, that's okay, because I can still diamond paint, so I can still craft. We're all good. Okay. So, the last time that you guys saw this, you know, I put this aside for the holidays, and you know, I think there was somebody who had commented on saying that they loved this canvas. I forget who it was. I mean, I kind of remember who it was. It's only Marin, is that it? I think. Let me see real quick. Maybe I can find it. Let's see. It wasn't that. Actually, it was a Crafty Erin. A Crafty Erin. She might have just changed her name, because I really thought that it was something else. But a Crafty Erin commented that she loved this canvas, and I have to agree. I absolutely love this canvas. I started doing this. I got this from Crafties. I started doing it, you know, before the holiday, and I want to get it done. I think it's really cute. I had mentioned that I really like Alice in Wonderland, but I haven't found any diamond paintings that I really like. And this isn't licensed or anything like that, but it is a play on the Cheshire Cat. So I really thought that this looked really cool, and I think they have a couple. I think Crafties has a couple different variations of this Cheshire Cat. So, but before I continue to talk on that subject, I'm going to zoom in just a tad, only because I'm going to be jumping around. So there's quite a few little spaces in here that I haven't finished yet. And this video is not going to be super long, because, like I said, I'm sick. But I'm just going to jump around and try and fill in some of these. So I'm going to zoom in just to get this bottom edge kind of in here. I can't really go sideways. I have too much crap on my desk. Let me see if I can move this. I have jars and stuff on my desk. Alright, so I can kind of get it in. There. So, let me grab a color. I am using my pen from Miss Creations by Danny, and I'm using my yellow Nix's Notions tray today. I will have their Etsy stores linked below if you're interested. Let me grab a color here. 25 is what we're going to be working on here, which is just this P that's over here. I know you guys can't see the symbols, but it's just like this bluish color here. So I'm going to be doing this. But so, I don't know if you guys remember, all of this yellow in the background is AB. So this is an AB Crafties, and it's got, how many ABs does it have? It has 4 ABs. And all of this yellow in the background is ABs. Now, I was going to save all of it until the end of, you know, once I got everything else in, I was going to do all of the yellow. But what happened was, the reason that I did some of the AB down here, and the AB over here in the card, you can see that. And the reason being is because I kept putting my arm over here, and I lost some of the stick. So I needed to put them down because I didn't want to completely lose all of the stick. I wanted to be able, because AB drills are sensitive, like the coating. Sometimes the coating gets on the back of the drills a little bit, and so they don't stick as well as regular drills sometimes. So I wanted to get this done, and I have putty in this today, but my putty, I don't know. I don't know if my room's too cold or what. It's just not working right. And then like my waxes are too soft, some of them are. So it's like I can't find something that, I mean, the pink wax is doing fine, but I'm having trouble finding wax that's working for me right now. And I don't know if it's just because of the atmosphere in my house or what, but I'm like switching through. When I put that link down below for this pen, Danny does sell wax, and it is pretty good. However, it is softer, so you have to reload your pen more often. I don't usually mind when I'm off camera, but I don't want to waste the time loading the pen while I'm on camera, if that makes sense. So sometimes when I'm on camera, I'm not using that wax, but I use it pretty regularly when I'm not on camera, and it's not bad. It's not bad. The one that I got this year was scented Holiday Dreams, and it smells pretty good. Very subtle scent, but it smells pretty good. So if you like wax, try it out. If you don't, that's fine too. But so yeah, I did some of the AB so that I wouldn't excuse me, I wouldn't lose all of my stick. I am noticing on this painting that the drills are not cut completely square, so there is a little bit of popping when you use a multi-placer. I have a bigger multi-placer in my pen now. This is like a 9 multi-placer, and I went to that because what I was having, like I really only place like 4 drills at a time, maybe 5 with the multi-placer still, but what I was finding was the 4-placer that I was using, and this is for any of them, they will squish your drills together to fit into your pen. So if I use a bigger multi-placer, just pick up less drills, they're not getting squished together, so the gapping isn't as bad, if that makes sense. At least that's what I'm finding. I'm still horrible at it. Still not doing very well with the multi-placing. But I did a lot of the black in his coat and the purple on the sides. I did a lot of that with the multi-placer. And it's not great, but it's not too bad. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm not multi-placing the ABs though, because you know, sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. You know, ABs are super finicky, so I'm not really doing that with them. So I got all those. I don't think I have any over here, but we're going to switch over to the K, which is pretty much all this over here, almost all of that. I got some number 2s left in there and some N. So let's switch over to that K. And when I cough, guys, I'm really, really sorry. I do have some Ricolas nearby, so I could grab one of those. This one goes back over here. Let me grab a Ricola. If my camera shakes, it's because I'm opening up my drawer on my desk. So, I'm just going to grab a Ricola real quick and shut my thing. I like the original one. This one here is a lemon mint, but I prefer the original flavor. But this one will work. I can't talk. Alright, so okay, we need number 11, which is this color here. So, I don't expect you guys to like watch this on New Year's Day, but if you do, thank you. And I hope that you are having a wonderful New Year's. I've never really celebrated New Year's. My husband is actually working, and like I said in the beginning of this video, I was supposed to work, but I called out being so sick, and so it's actually kind of good that I'm home, because now I can see how the animals, if they're affected by the fireworks. Luckily, we don't have any going off right by our house. I mean, we could hear them, obviously, but I got some wax down in here. We can hear them, obviously, but they're not so loud as they're bothering the animals, which is good. I'm really happy with that, because I know that when I used to live in an apartment, it was super, super loud for them, and it was not fun for them, or at least, because at that time when I lived in an apartment, I had 2 dogs. I had my Izzy, and then I had a dog, I named her Mika Jane, and she was a boxador, and she stuff like that really bothered her. She had high anxiety. Unfortunately, I had to relinquish her to the shelter, because I was living by myself, and she was getting really bad when I wasn't home, and like anxiety wise, and then it was spilling out to where she was getting aggressive when we would go on walks, and she was like about 70 pounds, and I just couldn't, I had trouble giving her what she needed, we'll say. And so there's a animal shelter that I actually got Izzy from, because I got Izzy to be Mika's companion, although they didn't really get along. Izzy didn't really get along with her. But, so they're a really good animal shelter, and so I relinquished her to them, and because I knew that they would take care of her and find her a new home. So, but I had her since she was a puppy until she was about 8 is when I had to relinquish her. She's probably past now. Being a boxer black lab mix, she you know, the lifespan isn't very long, and she would be how old would she be now? She would be like 13. She would be, yeah, like 12 or 13 now. So or right, 12, and she would be like 12 now, and she probably didn't live that long. So I hope wherever she went, she had a good life. I still have a picture of her in my room. I still dream about her sometimes, but I loved her very, very much, and it tore me up absolutely tore me up when I had to relinquish her, but it was what I had to do. It was the best thing for her because I could not give her what she needed, and it was so sad because she was on her best behavior when I took her there, and she just was like the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. I mean, she was sweet anyway, but she was really on her best behavior that day. I have used up all my wax on this already. And I don't know if the drills I'm getting are just dirty or what, but everything just... Oops, I grabbed the wrong wax, but that's okay. I will mix it. I don't know. I don't know if it's my house or what. But wax is just not lasting very long with me anymore. And I know there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we could try. I'm not worried about it. It's just frustrating when you're on camera, I guess, because I want to be able to just keep moving, and sometimes I can't. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Alright, so this painting here is from Crafties. It's got, if you don't remember, it's got 45 colors, four of which are ABs, and it's square. Again, I wish that the drills were cut better. They are not equal size. But you know, it doesn't look too bad. It's just frustrating when you're trying to cut down on the gapping and you've got drills that are misshapen, and I honestly don't have the energy to sort them out. I mean, if they look really horrible, I'll trash them, but if not, I'm gonna use them. I'm not that picky, you know what I mean? So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And I gotta sound horrible on this because I'm so sick, but it is what it is. Probably everybody's getting sick nowadays. Most of the people that work with me have been sick. They were sick like a week ago, and that's probably why I got it. But you know, so many, they don't pay crap. They don't really pay that much for caregivers, you know, and so, you know, people, and then people call out all the time, so you've got the ones that pick up the extra hours, and they're just getting burned out, and everybody's working with being sick, and it's just terrible. I wish it wasn't that way, but I feel like that it's that way in any industry. I definitely saw it in the last job that I was in, because you would have people who are like, I need money for this, I need money for that, and it's like, well, you're sick, and it's like, I don't, you know, I have to work. You know, and I wish that companies would adjust for the cost of living, but I also know that, you know, it's kind of, you know, our fault too, in the sense of, it's a vicious circle. I don't mean to say it's our fault. That was the wrong word, but it's more like, so, you know, the prices rise, and then we get frustrated because we can't afford anything, but we need certain things, so we have to pay it. And then, you know, because we're paying that, then they raise the prices more. And it's like, I wish we had the luxury as a society to just say, you know what? No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to buy that anymore. Because the less we buy things at those prices, the more companies would be forced to drop the prices. And, but, you know, we as a society feel as though, well, we need this, we need that, we need this. And even just basic stuff, you know what I mean? Like, they're killing us with food prices and stuff like that. And it's just like, you know, can you go without having, you know, these items, you know? Can you do that? Can you go for however long it would take until somebody decided, you know what, let's lower the prices? And so it's a vicious circle. That's why I say it's not really our fault, but it's like a horrible revolving door, if that makes sense. At least from where I sit, what I see. It's not, I wish that we could all just say, nope, we're not paying for that. And I wish there were like better alternatives and, you know, that kind of stuff. That would be way more helpful than coming up with new stuff all the time. Just give us cheaper alternatives. And then, you know, somebody needs to tell everybody not to buy this super expensive stuff. I have big dreams, right? Big dreams in my head. But that's okay. We'll get through it. We always do. I just wish that companies would adjust for cost of living. It would be so much better. Because I'm sorry, these rich people don't need to be that rich. In all reality, they don't need to be that rich. Nobody needs that much money, in my opinion. You know, nobody needs that much money. Some of the, like, I'm appalled at how much people pay to put their family members in our assisted living facility. I don't get why it's so damn expensive. And I'm not going to say how much it is, but it's horrible. We are ripping people off, and it's really ridiculous. And I just think it's ridiculous. Anyway, I went on like a crazy tangent there, huh? All right. I think I've done as much as I can probably do for this video. I thank you guys very much for joining me and me being as sick as I am. I am going to take my roller here, because these are not sitting comfortably. I like to always roll it, and what I do is I kind of roll it to push it all one way, so that when I go up here to put more drills down, I've already like kind of moved these drills up that way. So it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but in my mind it works. It moves them to where I have less popping up. I have the room to push them all that way. And then when I get to that upper part and I go to put new ones down, they're spaced a little bit better. A little bit better for me to work on them. So, alright. I think this is coming along really well. I'm really liking it. I'm hoping that, I think this is video number 3. I'm going to zoom out. I think this is video number 3 for this one. So I'm hoping that I can get this done. I was kind of hoping 2 more videos, but it's probably going to be 3. We'll see. But it's coming along pretty well. I think the colors are brilliant. I think it looks very good. Again, I wish the drills were more consistently shaped, but they're laying down okay, so I'm not really angry about it. This, as you can see, are the ABs over here, and I've got them laid down here because I did not want to lose all the stick because my arm, I kept putting my arm right there. But the jacket's looking nice. I'm getting into the face here, which is nice. I'll probably fill in some of this AB as we go because I don't want to lose that stick. And yeah, not too shabby. It's looking kind of good, huh? I think so. I think it's looking good. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. Again, Happy New Year. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for stopping in and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It would really help out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button, leave a comment. You guys know I love my comments. Give me about a week to respond. And yeah, we got a lot of things coming up this year, and got a lot of paintings in my stash that need to get done. So we're going to be working on quite a bit of them. Hopefully some interesting projects along the way, and yeah. Alright guys, thanks again, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.